Thanks.
We've confirmed the body was Honey. I'm going to have to hand you over to MIT. Is there anything you haven't told me?
You already know everything, Gov.
I'm going to ask you one last time. Why were you heading out the door yesterday afternoon when I came in to find you?
To clear my head. When I heard they'd found another body, you know, it was a lot to take in. I'm struggling a bit at the moment.
So what about Jose?
You're going to take his word over mine?
No, but he did point us to Honey's body. There was a moment yesterday when I had to forget about loyalty. We needed information that you couldn't give us, Zain. Now, I don't care who provides it. If a cop is missing, I'm going to follow it up.
Yeah, I know.
You're going to have to make a statement to MIT. You know what'll happen if you don't tell the truth.
I am telling the truth. You have to trust me.
Yeah, I'm on my way down.
DCI medals. Alan Lee's.
So you found your way up here. Jack, pleased to meet you. Do you want a coffee?
No, I'm on the hard stuff. Had a bit of a caffeine habit until I was introduced to the wonderful world of tachycardia.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's palpitations to you and me. Not dying yet was the doctor's verdict, so I'm on the wagon. What have we got here then?
20 minutes ago, DNA samples confirmed the identity of the body as PC Harman.
Cause of death?
Gunshot wound to the chest.
Ballistics?
We've got a rush on them. And they've nearly finished at Bonham Wharf, which looks like the scene of the crime.
So, DC Nadir.
He's a good officer.
Of course. So, I know he was undercover. He busted a drugs ring. CO-19 ventilated one of the leaders. You arrested some Colombian dignitaries at the scene. One of the ringleaders got away, right?
Kristen Shaw. We had her bar under surveillance and one of her dog's bodies, a barman called Ches Williams. But nothing since the bust.
So this Ches, you knew both of them. I'd like to have a word.
He's been brought in.
And I hear you lost an informant.
Eva Garcia. Yeah, she was a drugs mule. She fled witness protection and was murdered. According to our phone records, she called PC Harman on the afternoon of the bust. And then later, PC Harman called CID, but she couldn't get through. So it's likely that Honey and Eva were killed on the same night.
So what does DC Nadir say about this?
He didn't see any of it. The relevant statements are in here. You can read it before we go in.
Yeah, better on Jack, if you know what I mean. Keep the personal out of it.
Zain worked for months undercover. He was doing a damn good job. Just so as you know.
Cheers, Jack.
Looks pretty good for a dead girl, don't you think?
What?
I asked how your cover was blown.
Eva Garcia turned up alive when I said she was dead.
And where was this?
I don't know. Paul Haskell put a bag over my head. They took me from Bar Morocco to an empty house somewhere in the sticks. And Alvarez turned up and said that he'd seen Eva.
And what happened then?
Jose said I was still undercover. They then forced me to phone DCI Meadows and tell him that the deal was going down at Jamaica Dock. And then they took me to Bonham Wharf instead.
And you never stopped anywhere on the way?
No. Askew was pretty keen on killing me. But I managed to persuade him that I was still bent. And then he started rowing with the Colombians. CO-19 arrived.
During this time, you never saw Honey Harman?
That's right.
Even though...
Jose said that he saw me with her at Bonham Wharf, I know, but don't you think that he could be lying to implicate me? I mean, I've just put the guy behind bars.
He led us to the footbridge, where they found blood spots. And eventually they found Honey's body in the water.